does it take to grow? What are the things that you can do each and every day to grow? What does growth means to you? I want you to share the tips. I want you to share what it means to grow down in the comment below so that we get to learn something from you. My name is Blessing Friend, and in this episode I want to share with you my own tips that I apply in my everyday life to make sure that I secure growth, to make sure that I keep stretching myself. The first principle that I want to share with you, it's breaking yourself down to build yourself. This is where you get to do the things that you resist the most. We all have those things that we resist the most. So, each and every day, challenge yourself. Do the things that you resist the most. Do that one thing. That's where you're going to grow. That's where you're going to build a mental toughness. That's where you are going to deal with life situations. Because when you do the hard things, you get to bulletproof yourself. You get to bulletproof yourself that when something bad happens, you get to respond with a positive one. You get to respond with a positive mindset. Unlike someone who don't take the time to create that armor, because life attacks us every day. So if you're not prepared for life, you will collapse. So you need to build that armor each and every day. Do that one thing that you resist the most. Do the hard things. That is the only way you are going to bulletproof yourself and grow and stretch yourself and stretch your mindset. So that is the first principle that I want to share with you. Then the second one is journaling. This is where you get to have a conversation with yourself. This is where you get to have that conversation with yourself, because we live in a time where everyone has a voice. So it's easy for other people to impose their thoughts on you. So with this mechanism, you get to have a conversation with yourself. You get to question yourself. You get to reflect on the way you live your life. You get to process whatever past pain that is inside you. You get to process whatever experience, joys that you had in your own life. So this is where you keep even your ideas. You're going to use this journal and live it. These journals are going to form your kids' inheritance one day. So please make sure to keep records of how you feel. Write exactly how you feel. Write exactly how you feel. Write it down. Make pen and paper your closest friends, because this tool is closer than any. It's closer than any therapist could ever be. This is a close tool that you can use as immediate as possible. So please get the paper and get a pen and start writing down. Fill in those pages. Then the third thing that I want to share with you is structure your day. Make sure that you structure your day. Structuring your day means having a structure that supports your goals. Remember, the time you have now is better than the time you might have later, because future results are determined by what you do with the time that you have now. So the time you have now is the time you have now. Future time is not guaranteed. So use the time that you have now. Build a structure. Build a structure of what is it that I can do each day to make sure that each and every day I get the most out of it. Every day I have to wake up at 5. Even though I don't get it right almost all the time. I have to exercise. I have to take care of myself. I have to be of service. I have to try to practice gratitude. I have to write down what I am grateful of. I have to to have empathy to those who present their problems, to those who are less fortunate. I have to practice empathy. So there are things that you need to do each and every day. And those things, sometimes you are going to write them once. The list of things that I have as a structure that support my goals, I only wrote them once. So those things are going to support whatever goal that you have. I want to be always at my best shape. So what is the structure that supports that goal? I have to exercise at 5 o'clock each and every day. Each and every day I have to exercise at 5. The most problem that we have with the problem that we have with goal setting is that we focus on the end goal, which is wrong. We need to focus on the process. Keep consistency with the process. What are you doing each and every day? What are you doing? Where is the structure that supports your goals? Okay, you want to be financially free. What are you doing each and every day? Break the goal down, and make sure that you follow through. That is the only way you're going to attain that goal that you have. Then, the fourth thing that I do each and every day is my morning routine. Having a morning routine. Even though sometimes I might slack off and wake up at 6 o'clock, the routine don't change. I have to exercise. I have to meditate. I have to read. These are the things that it's a must. You don't write shoulds. Don't have shoulds in your list. Don't have shoulds. You have must, the non-negotiable. These are the things that it's a must because they support the goals that you want to achieve. They support those goals. So have that list and get the most out of your day. Then the fifth thing that I want to share with you is learn something each day. I love reading. I love it. I'm obsessed with reading. But my obsession for reading doesn't stop me from learning from other people. I've realized that each and every day we are having more conversations than reading. We are having more conversation than reading. You can read for an hour, but if you are at work, if you are with your family, with your friends, most of your conversation takes about 5 hours. If you spend so much time with those people, why don't you start paying attention to what they say, writing down what they say, asking constructive questions, learning, be intentional about learning from them. If we can apply those, we can execute all the platforms where we are supposed to pause and learn. Because there's a lot of opportunities to learn. The people you surround yourself with, if you don't listen when they speak, you will miss what they are saying. Their podcasts, their Facebook posts, their Instagram posts, there are those structure people that you allow in your life, people that you accept from Facebook, Instagram. Structure those things in a way that they serve you to learn, and make sure that you fulfill the purpose of that structure, which is learning. I want people who are going to teach me something. I want people who are doing better than me. If those people arrive in my life, I need to fulfill that purpose, which is learning something from them, which is listening, making time to nurture that relationship. Then the sixth principle that I can say is ask questions. Ask questions. We are living in a time where you are ridiculed, you are rebuked when you ask questions. Most people want to present what they want to present to you, and they want you to do what they impose on you. So I want to challenge you to start asking questions. The reason why we are having most political problems, religious problems, it's because we don't ask questions. We need to start asking questions. We need to spark our curiosity. We need to start analyzing things. We need to ask. Remember, those who feed you control you. So if you accept if you accept all the things that are presented to you, you will be poisoned. This quote from Thomas Sankara is a really relevant question, really relevant statement or quote, because it allows you to analyze the person who feeds you. It allows you to question whatever is presented to you. So ask questions. Ask questions. That's the only way we are going to grow. That's the only way we are going to grow. Then the seventh principle that I want to share with you is have great habits. Your daily agenda matters the most than the goals you want to achieve, whatever you want to do in life. Habits, the things that you do without even thinking, matters the most. The things you do without even thinking matters the most. Work on building great habits, because what you do each and every day, 90% of it is habitually based. So start analyzing the habits that you do. Start analyzing what you do without even thinking. Start analyzing how you live your life. Your habits determine where you are going to be in the time later. So if you have the power to live your life intentionally, why not execute that power? Why not execute that power? So I want to challenge you to start building great habits. Build great habits. Then the eighth principle that I want to share with you is not only surround yourself but with positive people. Not only surround yourself with people who are doing better, but surround yourself with thinkers. You need to surround yourself with thinkers. People who provoke your mindset. People who provoke even what you believe in. Because if you spend time with thinkers, you get to expand. You get to expand what you already know. Because those people are going to challenge you on whatever you already believe in. And you trying to explain to them, or you trying to teach them whatever principle or knowledge that you're trying to share with them, you are going to learn. Remember, the more we teach, the more we learn. So if you surround yourself with thinkers, people who think, people who analyze things, people who take time to ponder on things, you get to grow. You get to learn things that you wouldn't have learned if you were with lazy people, lazy thinkers. That's the only way to go. You need to surround yourself with thinkers. You need to surround yourself with thinkers. Not because the problem sometimes with positive people is that sometimes they are not realistic. I'm not saying it's wrong to be positive, but sometimes they are not realistic. What I've realized with surrounding myself with thinkers is that some of the beliefs that I have were wrong. Some of the beliefs that I had were wrong. Because at that time I didn't take much thought behind them. I accepted them. That's why I say you need to question things. Thinkers questions. Thinkers questions. So that is the principle that I want to share with you, that if you can apply in your own life, it will change your life. As you surround yourself with thinkers, you will get to be a thinker too. That's how it goes. Now, the last principle that I want to share with you is be irritated to taking action. Make action your greatest habit, because with all the things being said, with all the information being shared to you, with all the resources being given to you, with all the mentorships being given to you, you still have one responsibility, which is taking action. And this is one of your biggest responsibilities that you need to take and own in your life, because remember that everything can happen in your life, but how you respond matters the most. How you respond to everything that's being given to you matters the most. You know, I used to speak with a friend of mine, and he used to say something like, there was this teacher at high school that he used to explain to him that your report card won't mention the people that has helped you get 80%, get 90%, get 100%. Even if you did work with them, even if they assisted you in getting those results, your report card will come with only one name, which is your name. So what do I mean by that? We can't give you all the information that you need. We can't give you all the coaching, all the mentorship that you need. But it's your responsibility at the end of the day to take everything that we've given to you and apply in your own life. That is the only way we are going to move forward. That is the only way we are going to grow. We grow by taking action. We grow by owning the responsibility to be intentional with our growth, to be intentional with taking action with whatever has been given to us. So guys, I hope this whole content have served you well, and please, if you have found it very useful, please make sure that you subscribe, hit that bell button, and remember, share with your friend. The more you teach, the more you learn. See you guys on the next episode. My name is Blessing Brain. Thank you guys.